Hello and welcome to KLM Institute.
Today we bring you a major development from Taipei that may change the security picture across the Taiwan Strait. Taiwan has just activated its first battalion of US-made MIA2T Abrams main battle tanks at the Hukou base in Hsinchu County. The new unit replaces older armor and marks a clear upgrade in Taiwan's ground forces as Beijing's military activity around the island grows. The arrival and formal commissioning of these Abrams tanks follow large deliveries this year and months of training and live-fire exercises. Earlier in 2025, Taiwan displayed Abrams tanks during its annual Hong Kong War Games, showing mobility and firepower while testing how to integrate them into its broader defense plans. Military leaders say these tanks strengthen Taiwan's deterrent on the island's northern coast and protect critical high-tech regions. But raw firepower alone is not the full story. Modern battlefields have changed since the Cold War. Experts point out lessons from recent conflicts where tanks proved vulnerable to drones and precision strikes unless paired with strong air defense, electronic warfare, and counter-drone systems. Taiwan's move to field Abrams tanks is therefore part of a wider push. New aircraft, rocket systems, and unmanned vehicles are being combined with armor to create more resilient, layered defense. This integration will decide how effective the tanks are in any real crisis. Politically, the deployment sends messages in three directions. It reassures Taiwan's citizens and servicemen that their military is modernizing. It signals to Beijing that Taiwan is increasing its capacity to resist coercion. And it tells Washington and other partners that Taiwan is prepared to use advanced systems responsibly and to train with them. At the same time, Beijing publicly condemns such arms deliveries and says they destabilize the region, which increases tensions and the risk of miscalculation. What does this mean for regional stability? The short answer is that the Abrams tanks raise the cost of any attempted invasion or fast seizure of territory, but they are not a silver bullet. An amphibious invasion or blockade scenario would still test Taiwan's air defenses, anti-ship missiles, and civilian resilience. Moreover, any clash around Taiwan would draw in diplomatic and economic pressures far beyond the battlefield, with serious consequences for the whole region's trade and security. The presence of US-made tanks complicates Beijing's calculations and strengthens deterrence, yet it also makes careful crisis management more important than ever. Short, clear answers many viewers ask about. Why is the United States helping Taiwan? The United States supplies arms and training to help Taiwan defend itself and maintain stability in the region. Washington views a strong, stable Taiwan as important to regional security, trade routes, and democratic partners in East Asia. U.S. support is also shaped by long-standing security commitments and by concern over abrupt changes to the status quo. Why does China want control of Taiwan? Beijing regards Taiwan as part of its territory and sees reunification as a core national goal. Political, historical, and strategic reasons drive that aim: national unity, control over strategic sea lanes, and influence in the Asia-Pacific. China says it prefers peaceful reunification but has not ruled out force. Can China still annex Taiwan now that the US is involved? US arms sales and political backing increase the military and diplomatic cost of any attempt to seize Taiwan by force. While the US follows a policy of strategic ambiguity rather than an explicit security guarantee, American support makes a quick, uncontested annexation much less likely. Still, risk remains. Deterrence depends on readiness, alliances, and careful diplomacy to avoid miscalculation. Thank you for listening. This development is a clear sign that Taiwan is modernizing fast and that the Taiwan Strait will remain a major focus of international attention. Stay informed, and we will continue to bring updates as events unfold.